Shoo. Hi.
Oh, greetings to Majestic Miracles. Boss and I, it's camera time, I tell you. No, I'm already create my own time kind of girl. So, okay, I'm a work in progress. It's all great.
It's all great. It's all great.
I'm just working on my greatness every single day. So, today we have the Starman Tarot. Again, Tarot is a self-love healing that I use to bring healing to myself and anybody else who heals in this particular way. If it's not for you, if it doesn't flow, don't go. Okay? Period. If it does, hey, flow. And let the flow
Go.
Hey, wait a minute.
What?
Oh, we are so thankful for the ancestors, for the universe, for all creation that lives in us, that works through us. We're thankful for everything above, below, and around, the love that surrounds us and comforts us and teaches us how to be the majestic beings that we are created to be.
You see that?
It's the Spirit Animal Oracle. That's what I'm starting with. You got chords going in the background. Get out there, them all you find out. Literally. I love bells. I don't know if y'all used to watch the Christmas show I used to watch as a child. My family doesn't really care for it, but it's one of my favorites. It's wonderful. Like, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. That's my favorite thing as a child. I know it's celebrate Christmas and anything like that. However, I do celebrate life. Living, loving. Live and let live is what I say. Celebrate Christmas and enjoy this time. It's that season. If you don't, enjoy whatever you do, because it's your season as well. All right. What animal energy wants to speak to us today? Let's see what kind of animal essence is flowing through and for and around us. All right. Somebody's looking for their girl. She's very popular around here. She's so popular. All right. Dove essence. 21. Be peace. Oh, do we ever need some peace today? Oh my goodness. There's so much happening. All right. Oh, yeah. All three. I mean, the other two came out. And left to your spirit guide. 32. The hawk. And the whale. Trust the great mystery. That's the part we don't like as people. We are born in this microwave generation, and we have a crock pot universal creation surrounding us. So we like stuff to hurry up and speed up. 21, which is 3, and 3 is the number of confirmation. It's the number of birth, this card is letting us know, the dove essence is letting us know that we are peace. Saying to be peace. So we need to be the peace that we are. Anything that is affecting us, that is affecting our energy and our flow in life, we have to know we are the ones who calm the wave. We stop the storm. We cease the pain. And I'm not saying that pain is not there, because pain is definitely that. It's pain and it hurts. But we are the healers of all pain. Anything that touches this body, our mind, our heart, whatever touches us, we have the ability to bring healing to it. So this card is a reminder to us to be the peace that we were born to be. And then we have 32, Hawk Essence. Let me show that hawk again. Hawk Essence is let spirit be your guide. And I'm led to read that one, so I'll get that one in a few seconds. 32 is 5. 5 is the number of transformation. It is also the number of freedom. Freedom, freedom. Okay. I just heard that song when I said freedom. Thank you, Beyonce. Anyhow, let spirit be your guide. We are in a time where we definitely have to be led. We're going to have to be led by our inner self to know which way to go, what to do, what is for us and what is not for us. Where other people begin, where we end and other people begin, setting our healthy boundaries and knowing what it is that we want to do right now for this time in this season. But we have to listen so we can hear what it is that we are doing. And then we have the well. Trust the great mystery. What number is it? 65, that 1-1 again, open realms, and 1-1 is 2. That's the number of unity. We are connecting with our soul tribes right now. It is definitely that time that we come together and connect, because we need one another in spite of what we've been taught. And I know we have this 6 feet away. Did I say that? 6 feet apart, whatever it is. Social distancing that is happening right now. The truth of the matter is, it's a lot of control that's taking place, and we need to really trust the mystery of the great universe that lives inside of us. Everything of all creation, when we look around and you look outside and you see the stars, the sun, the moon, the trees, the clouds, everything that we see existed us and was created, and we are in connection with everything. So we have to trust everything that's happening and know that we have the power to shift and change realms, because we are born to be gods. Let's see. 32. All right. Hawk essence. Flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When hawk essence arrives, you are called to pay close attention to the messages from spirit that can appear anywhere and in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk essence asks you not to dismiss the signs that spirit is sending to guide you. Lately, have you been hearing the same word or song, or coming across the same symbol here and there? In the strangest places, maybe? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your question. Or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, or other places where repetitive numbers of words show up for you to notice. Pay attention. Pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out to you again and again. When hawk spirit arrives, it is a sign to listen. Protect your message from the hawk. Are you noticing red flags? Perhaps saying to yourself, oh, what pretty flags, and giving them no more thought. Well, hawk spirit has arrived to tell you, stop and listen to the messages from spirit. Take the time to observe the patterns that you are seeing and do not dismiss your intuition, even if the messages that you receive are not supported by evidence in this physical world. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a physical experience. If it feels illogical to listen right now, listen anyway. Write it down. Take a picture. Do whatever it is to remind yourself. And the more you do it, the more you trust yourself. Sometimes you might want certain signs and messages to mean what you want them to mean. We all do. Interpreting through the lens of wishful thinking, a projection of your desire to see things a certain way. Of course, when we do that, we rarely find ourselves where we want to be. Take heart. Spirit loves us so much and does not want us to get hurt, but to align with Spirit's plan for our highest good. Listen and follow the signs, and check our motives when we are being selective with our hearing. Listening is such a big thing, and that is definitely, and letting Spirit be our guide. It is so important that we listen, that we pay attention to the sign. And you will get signs from license plates. When you see 111, I saw it on the clock at 111. See what you're thinking about. See what you're focused on or what you're doing at that time where you're seeing repetitive numbers like 222, 333, 444. These are all signs from the universe. You'll see a license plate like, that's my name on there. Well, you are calling out to you. Your soul is saying, pay some attention to me. Give me some self-care. Stop moving so fast. No hurry, no worry. Because we do not take the time to stop and listen in life is a lot of times what happens when we have so much trouble, we call it. When we have things that are happening to us that we are not so happy about.
No.
You know, I have the Starman Tarot. I love the graphics on it. Right. We gotta listen to ourselves. We can't trust ourselves. In this world, we have been taught to trust everything and everybody else outside of us, which is why I say to write it down. Write it down. The alien. The alien seems like an X-ray. See that? With the arrows going through. I love these cards. They are so graphic. And number 9. 9 is the rebirth, the number of rebirth. And then we have the 9, got some more rebirth. The 9 of Wands, which is fire. Wands of fire. These are so amazing. I love the artwork on here. Our creativity is definitely being rebirthed for this season. Being shut in and the hierophant. Being shut in, I feel like it's bringing out so many of us in our creativity, the rebirth of us really looking to see, because everything's becoming virtual now, really causing everybody to go within, because the only way out is in. And it is time for us to tap into the things that we were born to do, to follow our soul path. The mystery, trust in a great mystery that the well spirit is here to remind us is about the unfolding, to really allow ourselves to be who we were born to be. In spite of if we're not sure about it, even if we have to do it while we're trembling, even if we have to do it with unsurety, like, I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I'm going to do. And I don't know if that's something I'm capable of doing. Really trust in ourselves, which is why I say, write down your synchronicity. I have so many screenshots. Screenshot them. You know, we have these vices that we use often. Let them work for us as well. Let them not control us, or we're walking around like zombies just watching this device. And let's really take charge and control of our own life and invoke our creativity. Allow ourselves to evolve and open up to the things that we were born to do, because greatness awaits us. I'm going to pull these last 3. And then I'll go into it. Somebody is upset. Oh, got some fear. Fear, just the opposite of love. Nope. No worries. Somebody's upset. All right. realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. She's not available. Empathy. That's my loud phone ringing in the background. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Right. Freedom, freedom. What? I told y'all I heard that song. I'ma keep running because the winner don't quit on themselves. Hey, freedom, freedom. Listen, if y'all haven't heard that song, go listen to it. It's Freedom by Beyonce. And I listen to the one with it's got some rap in it. If you don't like rap, listen to the other version without the rap. Okay. But I like rap. But I can't think of his name. However, anywho, freedom. Empathy, I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. And freedom, I I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness again. You hear that? Freedom. Freedom is definitely being called out to us because we do have the power to create our own way. We have the Hierophant on the board, which is number 5, and we know 5 means a freedom. We have a lot of freedom on the board because it is time to allow the universe to be our guide, spirit, God, whoever you call upon for your spiritual guidance, your spiritual love, your spiritual truth. Call out to them, yourself, and know that it is time for you to be free. It is time for us to grow, to learn, our fire has been ignited. The fire of us has been ignited, and it is time to grow. The rebirth of us is happening right now. Okay? 9 of Wands. And let's go there first. I am willing to face the darkness and the negativity. Learn to build resilience and move beyond the darkness within you. Push through the wilderness because guess what? Once you get to number 9, you know all the numbers just start over. That's why 9 is the number of rebirth, because it's time to do something different. We are in a place where we are ending cycles and beginning new cycles. There's an accelerated time because we've been asleep on ourselves way too long, and it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. Okay. It's time to wake up with us, and it's time for us to really trust ourselves. It is time to write if you're a writer, sing if you sing, dance if you dance, whatever you do, grow, flow. It is time for that. It is time for us to take our rightful places in this universe because we are needed. And more than anything, we need ourselves, and the only way that we're going to be able to really grow as we were born to is to love ourselves. The self-love that we need brings freedom for everything around us, and it opens the light of us up so that other people can see the light and know, I also have the ability to be free. I also can move in freedom. I can trust myself. I do know because I am more than enough. It is Majestic Miracle, Miraculous, which is Wednesday in Spanish. We study Spanish in Ebony Warrior Land. And today, we remind ourselves all day that we are more than enough. And our voice that we say to ourselves, the words that we use to uplift ourselves today is, I am more than enough. So we have to know whatever it is, whatever is happening, I am more than enough. I can, I will, I am, because I am more than enough. More than enough, more than enough, more than enough. I'm not waiting for me, I am me. And I have the ability to move forward in whatever it is that I choose to do. As we open up and listen to ourselves, the things that we need will begin to come to us because we have the ability to call them forth. The Hierophant. I am a teacher of universal law, caretaker of spiritual knowledge, teaching others what I know. Awake to a greater understanding of the world and pay attention to the details. Again, essence. The essence guide of us is letting us know, pay attention to the details, pay attention to the signs, pay attention to the things that are coming before us, pay attention to the dreams that we're having, write down the things that we're hearing, do not ignore it. You are a God for your life. You speak the truth for your life, and you are the truth, so you definitely know the truth. We often say when things are going on, like, I just don't know what to do, or I'm afraid to do it, and I'm going to read that, the book book for fear. I really like the soul's journey. I really feel like James took some time and listened to what was being said in the essence realm for what we needed to hear. And I'm not saying that other people don't. It's just certain things that you connect with. What you connect with, you go with. What you don't, you listen for your connection, because there is a connection in every place for every person who is looking to be and who is connecting themselves. And the alien. Apologize. Forgot about the alien. Oh, look. Turn right to it. When it turns right to it, I said that's a double, which means listen, listen. Know your worth. You are perfect. Free. Listen, this is a message about freedom tonight on this Majestic Miracle. I am free. And it's time for us to be free and realize that we are free. Take the time to do something that you've never done before. Go deeper and understand more of the universe. Go deeper. Bring back the knowledge from distant places, because we have to know that we were born with everything we needed. When we came into this world, we were born with energy and motion, brilliant resilience, honest, notable, and necessary universes. We were born that way. We're not waiting to do that. We don't grow to develop it. We were born with it, and we grow and develop into it is what we do. Okay? I'm going to fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. The outcome of all choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. We were never born to fear. We're taught it and we learn it in this world. Fear, in its many guises, is the obstacle that our soul uses to test its tenacity and to keep us on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that our soul's true nature is to love will always help us on our path. When fear rears its ugly head, it's really an opportunity for you to stare fear in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. Listen, no doubt, all love. View it as a teacher. What lesson is it that we are learning from these fearful emotions? The more that we use the energy of love to diffuse every fearful situation, the less often that fear will present itself. We can get to a place where fear does not touch us because we have nothing to fear. We're born on purpose, with a purpose, for a purpose. Everybody, we have these sayings like people are born to die. Listen, it's going to happen. You come here, you live here, you leave here. That's what we're here. So all we need to do is make sure that we are leaving an imprint, because we are notable and necessary, which means we are born here on purpose, for a purpose, with a purpose. So love always leaves a mark. Leave our imprint. That's what we are here to do. Once you have imprinted and left your imprint onto this earth, it's time to transfer and now shine as a star in the sky again. Everybody that is here, we are stars, walking or rolling or laying or whatever it is that we are doing in this earth realm. That's what we're doing right now. But we are shining no matter what. It is our choice. And we are all stars. And once we leave here, we transfer back to the stars so we can shine bright in the sky. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. We don't truly understand others' motivations if we haven't lived their lives and seen the world through their eyes. It's so easy to judge another's behavior matched up against our own behavior and label it right or wrong. But we're missing an important part of the equation, the other person's history or the other person's personal path. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in this physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Our job is not to judge. Our job is to love and understand. and that is empathy. It is so important that we spend less time judging one another and more time loving ourselves, because in loving ourselves, we automatically connect with other people to know, I don't really know their story. I don't really know why that's happening or what's happening with them right now. So I have no judgment for them, but I do have compassion for them, especially if they're suffering pain, even if it's somebody that we say we don't particularly care for. I don't have any of those. I don't take the time to say if I like or dislike people. I don't live my life like Facebook, so I'm not here for a like or dislike. I love myself, so it does not matter who likes or dislikes me. So I don't take the time to say who I like or dislike, because no one else, I would say, I will hope not, is not living their life like Facebook, so it wouldn't be their care if I like them or not. So I waste no time with that kind of stuff. But I do take time to love and give compassion in every situation, because what I have learned in my life, because I used to be very judgmental. And in judgment, the very things that you're judging other people for, those things usually cross your path. So you can see how easily it was, because we often say things like, girl, it couldn't be me. Boy, ain't no way. And if that was me, I would. I think we should keep that to the minimum to get it to a 0, because it's not you, and you don't really know what you would do until that situation happens in your life. So if we would develop and evolve into more loving compassion, we will have less arguments, less misunderstandings until they become none, because everybody is walking with the essence that we were born to be. Love. Listen, our vessels echo. Okay, love. And our last one is freedom. Freedom, freedom. I'm telling you, I hear that song. So if you know it, or if you don't know it, look it up. Look up Freedom by Beyonce, because it's time to be free. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Our soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for our own growth. Remember, we are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. We have complete control over our own choices. By following our heart and being authentic to ourselves, we present the real world as who we are to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. We are responsible for creating our own reality. When a soul shifts to a place of honoring itself in its totality, free from judgment, only then will we find true freedom. Every soul is unique, and we all follow our own path. We need not to give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. We are the only one who can truly know who the real us is. So we need to be ourselves. We are free to march to the beat of our own drum. Okay. I'll start rapping in a minute, y'all. So let me let me chill out. Let me chill out. It's Majestic Miracle Wednesday, and I am here to let each one of us know, to remind myself first, because I have to remind me. It took me a long time to get on Facebook and do tarot card readings, because tarot's so spooky to everybody, and it's so, you know, to certain people because of the way that we have been taught. But tarot is really a self-healing is what it is. Everything that flies out of this deck is something that's coming from us, something that we need to remind ourselves of. It's not spooky. It has nothing to do with demons or whatever we are thinking or have been taught, because I used to be very afraid of these cards myself. So I'm just sharing my own personal truths right now. And now I know that it's a form of self-healing, and it's a tool for self-love for me. And whatever works for me, I use, and whatever it does not, I don't. Sometimes I read the books. Sometimes I just have a flow. Sometimes I'm led to read, and sometimes I'm not. So it just depends on what I'm hearing for myself. I pay attention to the signposts, and every day I wake up, I work on living my truth, trusting myself, and knowing that I am more than enough. So I say to each soul that is listening, you are a majestic miracle. Miracles happen in our life and evolve in our life and come in our life. That was a miracle. Only way we can see a miracle is because we are miracles. So that's why we experience the miracles that we have. And in this life, we do experience pain. It is how we learn, and it is how we grow. Is it something that we like to do or want to do? No. But how much stuff do we do on a daily that we don't want to do? Because tell me how many people want to pay for lights or gas in their car, or pay for a car, or pay bills. So we do a lot of stuff that we don't want to do. So the main thing that I do want to do is know who I am and love myself. So this is the avenue that I choose, no matter, and I was judging myself on it at first as well, and now I don't. I choose love freely. I choose to be loved, and I choose to give love freely. So today is Majestic Miracle Miraculous, which is Wednesday again. So today, choose to remind yourself to love you, to know that you are more than enough, that you create your world, that you are amazing, majestic, beautiful. Whatever it is that you say you are, that's exactly what you are. Because remember, our words create our world. And we are majestic beings having an earthly experience. And it is what we say it is. Much love and master peace. I love y'all.